Tree surgeons, or arborists, are professionals in the practice of arboriculture. The main focus of a tree surgeon is the health and safety of individual plants and trees. The majority of the services tree surgeons provide, however, are often community-based. This is because trees and other plants are usually subject to disturbances in urban areas.
My name's John.
My name's Luke Betts.
I'm a tree surgeon.
I'm a tree surgeon. Today we're doing a reduction of this spruce tree over here.
It's a bit large and customer is pretty worried about it, so we're just taking the top out and giving it a bit of a reshaping. And community is really important to me. There is something to do with the community that's positive. 3 schools that I work they need wood chip, so I just go and give them wood chip for free, and it's a bit of community spirit, isn't it?
Do quite a lot of thinning out so people get light into their gardens, and fallen trees on, say, a house or across a road or something. Hedge trimming, obviously. It
is a service, you know, it is like a trade, if you say, but I like to think of it as a professional. You know, not everybody can do it, you know.
People want their trees done, as usually they can't do them themselves.
You know, you're not going to get a 70-year-old up a tree with a chainsaw and a harness. So essentially I do a lot for older folk.
Because if they can do them themselves, they'll do it, but if it's too big a job or it's too dangerous or they haven't got the tools, then we're there to help them out.
Because I guess you've got younger people and they're trying to have a go at it themselves.
You often find in the summer when a tree gets too big or a tree is unhealthy, people say, I want it just gone and out, so we take it out. It's unhealthy, it's obviously unsafe, so then we have to dismantle it.
Got chainsaws, got a climbing saw, which is a kind of top-handled smaller saw, which is great for climbing. It's lighter, and then go up to my heavy fuel can, carabiners, climbing, harness, ropes. Can't really do much without a truck, I think. Secateurs always comes in handy, you know, for little pruning apple trees.
Obviously the climbing's got to be quite fun.
I love the climbing's where it's at.
I love my job. I've never actually been bored on a day at work. You know, I like being outside. Don't really like sitting indoors or for too long or sitting still for too long, so this sort of job's perfect for me, I think.
I guess the harder the job gets, let's say, it becomes more interesting. It's hard work when it's you know, you've got a greenhouse or swimming pool below you and you've got to lower everything. It becomes a bit tougher, but I love working in woodlands and out in the countryside. Really, it's ideal for me, definitely. But there's nothing like working in a massive field and open space where you can kind of just make a mess and it doesn't really matter, and once you've cleared it out, it's fine. You have to go individually to look at each job, and it could range from a small kind of pruning job like this, well, smallish, but to 3 to 5 days. I mean, I've never had anything longer than that. So it could be working in woodlands, coppicing, clearing, and, you know, occasional felling of trees, not that often, but it happens. Things usually outgrow their plot, and that's what happens, especially working around towns. And you've got all these houses around, you've got this whacking great tree, and they need it reduced and maintained. Once you've cut a tree, you usually got to maintain it every 5 to 10 years.
I think I've got a few more years in it, and I've always liked being outdoors. I haven't got bored of it yet, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, I've always been self-employed with whatever I do, so essentially 10 years for a career, because I think, you know, 10 to 15 years you get a bit kind of tired of being, you know, an industry, depends what it is, but yeah, I have no idea what I do otherwise, but at the moment it's good, so you know, we'll see how we go.